Inshallah, we are going to continue the next class of this angle measurements. Angle measurements. See here, suppose a particle is moving or revolving around the circle. Suppose it goes from A to B. So this length is called length of the arc. Length of arc. And the next thing, suppose this is the center of the circle. So if you take here from here to here means this is the angle made at the center. This is the angle made at the center. So let's suppose this will be theta. Theta will be here in radians. Theta will be here in radians. And the length of the arc, let me denote this with L. Length of the arc is denoted by L, and suppose this is the radius R. So we will have the formula like this for angle theta. Angle theta equals to, like tan opposite by adjacent, like this, L by R. L by R. Or we can write like this, L equals to R into theta. L equals to R into theta. So let me do few questions based on this. What is the formula here? Theta equals to L by R. L is the length of the arc, R is the radius, and theta is the angle at the center made by the revolving particle in radius. So let me solve one question. Find the degree measure of the angle subtended at the center of a circle of radius 100 centimeters by an arc of length 22 centimeters. So let me see here, suppose this is the circle. So suppose the arc is, then length of the arc is 22 and the radius is 100. We have to find the angle at the center in degrees. What is given? Let me start with radius is given as 100 centimeters. Length of the arc is 22 centimeters. And pi is the ratio we have to take by 22 by 7. We already know there is a formula, theta equals to L by R. So what is theta here? Theta equals to L. L is 22 by R is 100. We can cancel 2 11s are 2 50s. 2 11s are 2 50s. So we got this 11 by 50. 11 by 50. But watch here. This is the angle in radians, not in degrees. This is the angle in radians. We have to convert this into degree. So we have done this question in the last class. 1 degree, we know this is pi. Sorry, we have to change into radians, no? So 1 radian, we have to change to degrees. 1 radians equals to 1 pi by 180 by pi degrees. This is the formula we have. Therefore 11 by 50 radians equals to 180 by pi. We have to multiply by this 11 by 50. Okay, 1 radian is this, 5 radians means into 5, 10 radians means into this with this. So 11 by 50 means into 11 by 5 degree. This will become degree. So let me cancel this one. Let me change pi. Pi is nothing but 22 by 7. So if you want to write here 22 by 7, if you take this in the numerator, it will be 7 by 22 into 11 by 50. Pi is 22 by 7. Bring this 22 by 7 in the numerator, it will be 7 by 22. So let me cancel this. 11 1s are 11 2s are 11 1s are 11 2s are. Now let me change this one. 2 1s are 2 90s are. Also this 0 0 will get cancelled. What is left here? 9 7s are 63. 63 by 5 is left now 5. This is in degrees now. Now let me cancel this one. 63 divided by 5. 5 12s are 60. 3.056. So this will become 12.6 degrees. This will become, once more see here, 180. Pi is 22 by 7 in the numerator, 7 by 22 and 11 by 50. Okay, 2, this 11 1s are 11 2s are 2 1s are 2 90s are 2 90s are 0 0 will get cancelled. 9 7s are 63 by 5. If we divide this with 5, it will get 12 by 0.6 degrees. Sorry. So this is the answer. Now see the next question. In 2 circles, arc of same length subtends angle 60 degrees and 75 degrees at the center. Find the ratio of their radius. Let me divide this one. Suppose first angle is given as 60 degrees. Okay, we have to change into radians, so we must multiply by pi by 180. We know 1 degree equals to pi by 180. Therefore 60 degrees will be pi by 180 into 60. 0 0 cancel, 1s are 3s are. Therefore we can write as theta 1 equals to pi by 3. Now for the second circle, let me take theta equals to 75 degrees. Now let me change into radians. So this will be pi by 180 into 75. Now this will become in radians, because the formula we have to use in radians. Angle is not in degrees but in radians. 5 1s are 5, 5 5s are 15, 5 3s are 5 6s are 30. Now again 3 5s are 3 12s are. So this will become 5 pi by 12. 5 pi by 12. So we got, now what we got here, we got the angles in. So what is the length here? L1 equals to, let me take L2 equals to L, because same length. First one, second one lengths are same. So let me take L1 equals to L, L2 equals to L. Now we have to find the ratio of the R1 is to R2. We have to find. Okay. Now first, what is here for the first circle? Let me find write the value. We can use like this, theta equals to L by R, or L equals to theta into R. So L1 equals to theta 1 into R1. So what is L1 here? L1 is nothing but L equals to theta 1 is pi by 3 into, we have to, let me write R1 as it is, because we have to find the ratio. In the same way here also, L equals to theta into R. L is L2, L is L only here. Okay. Now equals to theta 2. The second angle is 5 pi by 12 into, let me take this R2. So let me, this both are L now, we can equate this two. Therefore pi by 3 into R1 equals to 5 pi by 12 into R2. Okay, pi by 3 into R1. So let me cancel this one. 3 1s are 3 4s are 3 1s are 3 4. This is also L and this is also L. So that means these two are equal. This is also L, this is also L, same arc, so this values will be same. We can also cancel pi. Okay, so bring this R2 here, it will be R1 by R2 equals to 5 by 4. 5 by 4. That is, the ratio will be 5 is to 4. 5 is to 4. Okay, so for the first circle we take L1 equals to theta 1 into R1. Because both lengths are same, so let me take both lengths as L. So this will be L equals to theta 1 into R1 as it is. Here also L2 equals to theta 2 into R2. So both lengths are equal, therefore this two should be equal. So if we equate this one, pi will get cancelled, 3 1s are 3 4s are. Bring this R2 here, R1 by R2 equals to 5 by 4, that is 5 is to. Now see the next question. The minute hand of a watch is 1.5 centimeters long. How far does its tip moves in 40 minutes? 40 minutes. 40 minutes, suppose this is the angle we have to find. First let me find the angle. After that we can find the length it moves, means this is the length of the arc we have to find. Suppose this length of the arc be L. So how to start? Watch carefully. We know that say 40 minutes. Now we know that 60 minutes equals to 1 revolution. 1 complete revolution means we know 60 minutes. From here to here we get 60 minutes. So 60 minutes equals to 1 revolution. 60 minutes equals to 1 revolution means 2 pi. We know already 1 complete rotation means 2 pi. So this will be 2 pi. But we have to find for 40 minutes. Suppose 40 minutes we take x here. Now cross multiply this. 60x equals to 40 into 2 pi. So therefore x equals to 40 into 2 pi divided by 60. 0 0 cancel, 2 1s are 2, 3s are no. So this is nothing but 4 pi by 3. So angle we got, therefore angle at the center is 4 pi by 3, and the radius of the minute hand is 1.5 centimeters. So what is left here? We have to find the length of the arc. Length of the arc equals to r into theta. R is 1.5 into theta is 4 by 3. Pi means 22 by 7. Okay, so if we cancel this, 3 1s are 3.5s of. Okay, so 4 into 0.5 means 1 by 2, no? So this will be 2 into 22 by 7. 2 into 22 will be 44 by 7. You see here 4 into 0.5 is 20 means 2 into 22 by 7. So let me take approximately the value. 44 means 7. 7 6 are 42, we left with 2.0. 7 2s are 14, 6 means 7 8s are 56 approximately. Okay, 7 2s are 14, we get 14 here, left with 60. 7 8s are 56, so the length will be approximately equals to 6.28 centimeters. Now you see the next question. A wheel makes 360 revolutions in 1 minute. What is given here? 1 minute equals to how many revolutions? 360 revolutions in 1 minute. Through how many radians it turn in 1 second? In 1 second. Watch carefully. We have to change into seconds now because answer question is in seconds. 1 minute means 60 seconds. We get 360 revolutions. So in 1 second, how many revolutions will be? 360 by 60 revolutions. So this is nothing but 6 revolutions. 6 revolutions. But we know 1 revolution equals to 2 pi. 1 revolution equals to 2 pi. Therefore, 6 revolutions equals to 2 pi into 6. 6 2s are 12, 12 pi. So it makes an radians. How many radians? It will make a 12 pi radians in 1 second. See the next question. In a circle of diameter 40 centimeters, length of the chord is 20 centimeters. Find the length of the minor arc. I just explain here. Watch carefully. What is given here? Diameter is 40 centimeters. We know radius is half of the diameter. So this is 40 by 2 equals to 20 centimeters. Let me take a figure here. Suppose this is the center. What is given? Length of the chord. Suppose this is the chord. This is the chord AB. See here. So length of the chord is 20 given. Okay. Now what is the radius here? Radius is suppose 20. So this is 20 here. Now watch carefully what happens. Suppose if we drop a perpendicular here. Suppose this is the center, the perpendicular, suppose this is the P. So this will be the half of the chord. Half of the chord. So chord is 20. So here AP will be 10 centimeters from figure. AP is 10 centimeters. So this is 10. So let me find the angle here. This, suppose this is the angle. This is opposite. This is hypotenuse. This is opposite. This is hypotenuse. This is angle. So opposite will be this one. This is hypotenuse. So we can write like this: sine theta equals to opposite by hypotenuse. This is 1 by 2. You know sine is 1 by 2 for 30 degrees. So theta equals to 30 degrees. But if we take the complete angle, it will be double this one. So if we take the double angle here, it will be the total angle will be, therefore theta equals to 30 into 2 equals to 60 degrees. But we have to change this into radians. So theta equals to 60 into pi by 180. Now it will be in radians. 0 0 cancel, 1s are 3s are. Therefore we got the angle as theta equals to pi by 3. Now what is the question here? We have to find the minor arc. This is called the minor arc and this is called the major arc. So we want the length of the arc. So let me take this one L. So we know the formula, therefore L equals to R into theta. R, the value of R is 20 into theta is pi by 3. So let me leave here 20 pi by 3. So we have done few questions based on the angle measurements. Inshallah we are going to continue in the next class to start the trigonometric ratios, inshallah. So I request students to like, share and subscribe my channel, inshallah. We are going to continue in the next class.